Oops. All right. So, hi everyone. Um, welcome to this is going to be a video on part B. It's going to be a really quick video this time because there's not too much to cover since you guys have already been doing the foundation for part A, which was the basement. So, just to clarify, part B, we're focusing on the foundation plan for the lower level, and also a little bit of the first floor. I'll get into that later. Um, So it's really just this foundation plan one. It's going to be using the same techniques um, for just about everything for that you used in the part A assignment. So don't really stress too much about that. You guys know how to do this. So it should be ample time to complete this. The only kind of new features to take a look at or to be aware of are the fact that this part of the building has two different finished floor elevations. There's one at 0, 0, right? So that's your first floor, and then it has a finished floor elevation at -2, which is your lower floor. Now, um, everything is going to be documented, right? So you should be able to figure out where the divide is between these two different elevations. This one's at -2. So is this one. And yeah, and that's kind of everything else, right? So you really just have this one kind of giving it away here. You have this one section um that is a at 0, 0, and then everything else is at -2. So that's one of the new features, just having the two different levels of your finished floor elevations. So that's going to be two different slabs on grade. Um, well, yeah, at different elevations. And then the next thing that is kind of new is going to be this ramp. Um, I believe you guys have not modeled a ramp before um in Revit. It's actually quite easy. It's like not really anything to stress about. The main note here is that I would leave the ramp until the very end because this goes on top, or at least modeling wise, it's going to go on top of the slabs on grades that you've already put down. So I would leave the ramp until the very end, and I can show you right here in Revit just how to do a ramp. So I just created a new project. I'm gonna make two floors um, at different heights. So that's going to be one of them. And then at 0, 0. And I'm just going to make another connected to it. And I'll put that one at a different elevation. So this one will be at that -2 feet. Okay. So now we have, if we look at it in 3D, very similar to what you guys are going to do. It doesn't look too dramatic right now because I made them absolutely huge, but that's about it. Um, so just to do the ramp, actually, I could probably scale this. Let me just scale it. Oh, never mind. It doesn't want to be fun. All right, it's fine. So to do the ramp, it's actually quite easy. All you do, you just go to architecture and you click this ramp button. Um, don't worry about it not being a structural element. That's going to be okay. You're still going to be able to see it. And if you don't see it, we can ask an LA, like we can mess around the settings for you. Um, or you guys can figure it out yourselves, of course. So to do the ramp, you just click the ramp button and you literally draw a run. It's kind of like stairs. So I'm just going to draw it just like this. It made it 30 feet long. Obviously, you guys are going to have to measure everything to make sure your ramp is the correct width, correct length, or run length. And then you just click OK, check, and it builds it for you. And there's our ramp. And every single time, even if you build it, it's always going to go the wrong direction for some strange reason. So to fix it, Um, I believe you just go, there should be a button around here to flip it around. Oh, there we go. And then you just click that little arrow to flip it around. And so now it's going to be going from the lower elevation to the higher elevation. And then you can adjust the constraints, right? So my lower level, it's on L100, but my base offset, I need it to actually be that negative. Actually, it's kind of fine right now. But really, the main thing is this top offset. So if I make the top level also L1, and I make it 2 feet up, by it will basically almost go flat because of how. Oh wait, sorry, I don't want to make it 2 feet up. I want to make it 3. And so let's put that at -2. It'll make more sense when you guys do it because everything will be on a smaller scale. Um, that's basically it. For some reason, oh, that's why. Mm. Oh, well, that's why. All right, there we go. My floors weren't correct. All right, so yeah. And then there's your ramp cuts through. And then in order for your yeah, actually your ramp, the way you won't have to worry about the floor cutting through it because your ramp would start right at the edge of your slab on grade. So it would just look like this. And yeah, there's a ramp. And that's about it. Other than that, you guys should be able to do everything else. Um, and yeah, you should be able to just follow the drawings. So that's the main thing for part B. Good luck. You guys have plenty of time. Make sure you use your time wisely.